Callista here with Avalili Permaculture and the Earth Skills Institute. Today I'm going to expand a little bit more on building soil in your garden and greenhouse, specifically around how to add amendments when you're using a no-till gardening technique. This is a question I commonly get in my soils classes, is if we're not tilling, how do we add our soil amendments? How do we add compost? How do we add stuff to it? So I'm going to show you my technique that I'm using in my greenhouse right now to prep my beds for my cold crops and my spring greens. And what I've just done is I've just top dressed just a light sprinkling of some aged chicken shavings. These are super high in nitrogen, and I often advocate in my soils classes against adding chicken shavings directly to your garden beds without them being aged or composted first, because there's so much ammonia in chicken manure that it can actually burn your plants. So if you're going to use this stuff, make sure it's aged first, and just use a little bit, or if it's fully composted then you can add quite a bit. Here's a bed that I've already kind of mixed up in here and mixed this in, and I'm just going to show you exactly what I do here on this bed right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my trusty pitchfork here, and I'm just going to use it to mix these chicken shavings into the top couple inches of soil. So I'm only disturbing the top like 2 inches of my soil here. I'm not completely turning over the whole soil profile and disrupting my whole soil ecosystem. I'm just kind of messing up the top couple of inches to kind of mix my amendments in there. And if you're using a nice, good quality finished compost, it's going to be loaded with microbes that are going to, support your soil ecosystem. So they're, it's not going to be too much of an issue to kind of mess up these top 2 inches or so of soil. So that's how I do it, is I just mix the stuff in here. I leave all the organic matter in there I can. Sometimes I'll also use a bit of mulch in here, and then top dress with some good quality finished compost, and even a little bit more topsoil sometimes. This is a common method I use in all my garden beds, is really adding as much organic matter as I possibly can. And over the course of time, that material breaks down, and so your beds over the course of time slowly kind of sink down, and so you've got more room to add more stuff on top. And soil carbon and adding all of these things without completely turning over your soil profile is super critical for supporting your soil ecosystem and healthy plants. So that's it. It's pretty simple, really. You just add your amendment on top of your soil. If you need to mix it in, just mix it into the top couple of inches, and that's a great way to support your soil and still be able to add amendments. Now from here, I am going to add a little bit of finished compost, and then I'm going to add some topsoil that I've actually pulled out of some containers that I grew some tomatoes and peppers in last year. I want to refresh the soil in those containers every year, so I use those containers to top dress a lot of my garden beds. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any more questions, please drop them into the comments below, and we'll try to make some more video content for you. If you like our content, or you want more updates and tips on how to garden and be more self-sufficient, please give us a follow. We always appreciate followers. That's how we can keep making videos. Thanks everybody. Happy gardening.